Welcome back to Voice Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep hitting that bell notification so you know every single time that we post a video.
Welcome to What's New at the Halfway to Black Friday Sale. Vinegar Syndrome, episode number 11.
Yes, we're at 11 already.
First up, partner labels, 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 partner labels. That's probably how many partner labels I'm actually going to be talking about.
Probably feels like it.
Saturn's Core is up first. Blu-ray only. Bone Sickness. Not Bone Tomahawk. That stars Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
This is Bone Sickness. So remember, don't eat bones, you will get sick. Or you'll choke and die. And
yeah, you will choke on them.
Amazon has it if you want to have some sickness. $36.99. Vinegar Syndrome has the standard for $26.49. Only 438 left on their website. This also accompanies with new audio commentaries. So if you want to hear people talk while you're watching the movie, I prefer not to because that's rather annoying.
Right.
But it gives you more
in-depth conversation.
AGFA is up next. Blu-ray only on this one also. The Sword and the Claw.
This is one that's actually was pushed from last month.
What the hell's wrong with Vinegar? They're usually on top of it.
Well, I think because they knew they were having halfway to Black Friday, so they might as well push it.
Amazon does have this $36.99. Vinegar Syndrome still has the Slip $28.99, but only 1,058 left. Was limited to 2,000 units. Preserved from the only known 35mm theatrical print in existence.
Yeah.
Yellow Veil is up next. We had the movie Rats.
This is the other one that got pushed.
This is on Blu-ray, and I believe this is starring the girl from Don't Let Me In, correct?
I believe it is.
Amazon $36.99. Amazon's keeping a same price. Vinegar Syndrome $28.99 with the Slip. Only 291 left though, out of 1,000 units. IFC Films is up. Blu-ray only. Love Crime. Amazon $36.99. Vinegar Syndrome has the Slip for $28.99. Only 1,605 left. Was limited to 2,000 units. Accompanied with a new commentary and a new video essay. Shudder is up next, and they do great work.
Yes.
Great movies. Clown in the Cornfield is performing pretty well in the theater.
I can't wait to see that one.
This is Blu-ray option only, like most Shudder films are. Good Madame at Amazon. I was going to say Madame. $36.99. Vinegar Syndrome $28.99. Slip only 557 left out of 1,000 units. Shudder sells very well on Vinegar Syndrome.
It does. Normally they actually sell out of their slipcovers, so the fact that they still have some, that's a pretty big deal.
VHS Hitfest is up next. Blu-ray only. Project Omicron. Amazon $36.98. Vinegar Syndrome $28.99 with the Slip. Only 572 left out of 1,000 units. Bleeding Skull. Now, if you notice you had a bleeding skull, you need to be getting to the
hospital. Exactly. Blu-ray
only. The Soul Tangler. That's what happens when the skull bleeds. The soul gets taken and it gets tangled somewhere in hell or wherever. And Vinegar Syndrome $28.99. Slip only 768 left out of 2,000 units. This one's doing pretty good.
Yep.
This is not available on Amazon. They said they didn't want any part of this because they didn't want it.
Nope.
And limited to 2,000 units. Preserved from the first Tape Master. Yes, VHS.
The 1 inch.
16mm film elements are lost. Director's cut. It's only 62 minutes. That's a short film.
Yep.
That ain't really a movie. That's a short film. Film movement is up next. Playground. I guess you would be moving around in Playground, so that makes sense for film movement to put that out. Blu-ray only. Amazon does have this one. $3,800.99. $36.99. That would be the Walmart price if they had it.
Yeah.
Vinegar Syndrome $28.99. Slip only 172 out of 500 units left. Cinematography is up next. They usually put out some pretty good ones.
They do.
Now this one is a 4K. Bang the Drum Slowly. No, this is not a dirty movie. No. That would be coming from LASing.
No, I think this is a baseball movie, actually.
Yeah. Amazon $49.99. Vinegar Syndrome media book, because you know how cinematography likes to do the media books, which I think is cool, because most times the media books are only from Germany.
Yep.
$39.99. Over 2,000 units left out of 5,000. So it's selling pretty good. New audio commentaries, new video essay, and new text essay. So if you want to text somebody during this movie, you got to text in the essay format or they will not receive it. Also, you're getting the 4K of Breathless. I might run out of breath by the time I'm done reading all this. That's a possibility. Vinegar Syndrome, $39.99. Accompanies with a Turbine media book, because Turbine is actually the main people that put out media books.
They are.
But
normally.
this is cinematography. They might be sharing some stuff with Turbine. Possibility. Probably not, because a lot of Germans don't get along with a lot of people, so you know how that rolls. Over 2,000 units left on this one out of 5,000 units.
Mm-hmm.
Child's Play is up next. Blu-ray option only, and yes, this is cinematography. And no, this is not the one with Chucky in it.
No.
Amazon, $28.89. Vinegar Syndrome media book, $34.99 only. 1,483 units out of 3,000 units left over.
Yep.
That's doing pretty good. New audio commentary and a new text essay. You know how that rolls. You text, but you got to go in the essay format. So you're going to go in your phone, change that. But if you have an Apple phone, I doubt Apple's too smart to put that in there because... Yep.
That one is also one that got moved.
Yeah. Child's Play.
Yes.
Film Movement Classics is up next. We go from cinematography, then we go to film movements. First we're in the playground. Now we're moving back in the day to the classic. Blu-ray option. The Marquise of O. Zero or O?
It's O.
It's O, okay. Amazon, $36.99. Vinegar Syndrome, $28.99. Slip, only 662 out of 1,000 units left. One more title from Film Movement. Artie Shaw, Time Is All You Got. Well, if we're depending on time, we're screwed because time just keeps flying by.
Yeah.
Blu-ray option only. Amazon, $24.99. Vinegar Syndrome, $28.99. Slip, only 248 out of 500 units. Icarus Films, yes. Judas Icarus is actually from the Northern Army in TNA.
Yes.
And ABR actually put a song out called Icarus. It's from the Phantom Sessions EP. In case you didn't know that, that was a little tidbit. But Icarus Films is putting out The Human Pyramid and The Human Punishment, not The Human Centipede. That was a good movie, though. Blu-ray option only. Amazon, $36.99. Vinegar Syndrome, $28.99. With the Slip, only 785 out of 1,000 units. This one's not doing too well.
No.
Decalogue. What We Left Unfinished. Well, we got to finish it, or the Blu-ray won't be able to come out this Tuesday. Amazon, $36.99. Vinegar Syndrome, $28.99. With the Slip, only 757 left out of 1,000. That's why it ain't doing so good, because they didn't finish it. They left it unfinished.
Yep.
Memories up next. They got some weird partner labels.
They
on here.
do.
Memories, and you got, what's the next one? Dementia. Coming out of Dementia this week is the Blu-ray option of
Physician.
Hill Myself. I guess
Thyself.
Myself. Amazon, $32.99. Vinegar Syndrome, $26.99. Slip, only 363 out of 500 units. Apparently nobody wants that one.
Apparently not.
ETR Media has one title coming. Underdeveloped. Now see, this was underdeveloped, so that means that there ain't going to be too many Blu-rays available, so you're just going to have to get over that. Amazon, $32.99. Vinegar Syndrome, $26.99. Slip, only 288 left out of 500 units. Extended and never before seen interviews accompanies this release. Factory 25, and I ain't talking about the Fear Factory band from back in the day. Yes, they were pretty heavy. You probably don't remember them, but they had a good song from the Saw soundtrack.
Okay.
Blu-ray, Louder Than You Think. Amazon, $36.99. Vinegar Syndrome, $28.99. Slip, only 653 out of 1,000 units left. One of my favorite labels on Vinegar Syndrome, Meliacine, is up next. We have the 4K of Naked Came the Stranger. That would be good. A naked stranger come in your house and drop your pants and start... What?
No.
$34.99 with the Slip, over 1,000 left out of 4,000. See, Meliacine sells pretty damn well.
Yeah.
That shows sex sales.
Just so you guys know as well, Meliacine stuff is on sale as well.
I know I gotta get over there myself and order some. Blu-ray, A Girl's Best Friend, Quality X.
It's coming out of Quality X.
Well, it could be Quality X. Well, it's going to be Rated X.
Yeah.
So, $27.99. Slip, only 1,507. Limited to 2,000 units. Scan in 4K from the original 35mm negative. Also coming from Meliacine is Hot and Saucy Pizza Girl. Now, see, that sounds good. Hot Legs. California Gigolo don't sound too much because you know what comes out of California.
And this one is coming from Peakorama.
Picarana.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it listed under Melusine?
Well, because Melusine has certain sub-labels as well.
$27.99 slip, over 1,000 left, limited to 2,000 units. Vinegar Syndrome is up next. We have the 4K of Dirty Work. Vinegar Syndrome, $46.99 with the slip, only 1,090 out of 10,000 units left. This one's selling very well. I know there's a lot of people excited when this movie came out.
Well, there's notable stars in this.
And plus it had the dirtier cut on it,
Mm-hmm.
and the theatrical cut. So apparently the dirtier cut's supposed to be rather dirty.
Yep.
Starring Chevy Chase. Now see, that's even better. I didn't even know that. I would have picked this movie up. I forgot Chevy Chase was in this movie. Adam Sandler.
And it was directed actually by Bob Saget.
Man, I'm gonna have to pick this movie up.
Yeah.
Because I like Adam Sandler and I love Chevy Chase. Newly scanned in 4K from the original 35mm negative. Both 82-minute theatrical cut and 83-minute dirtier cut are in 4K. Man, I'm gonna have to get on there and order that. I totally forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Man, I'm about a dumbass. Well, we did get some cool titles announced in the halfway to Black Friday sale. First one is a 4K from William Friedkin, who did The Exorcist.
Yes.
They've been putting a lot of his titles out lately.
Yeah, I know. Well, he just recently passed away, so that actually makes a lot of sense.
They got the movie Jade. Now this one's a little, got a little saucy. Gets a little dirty, a little, you know. Kind of reminds you of like the movie Slither.
Okay.
With Sharon Stone, where she gets a little skanky. And
Well, that's Sharon Stone. I mean, come on now.
$46.99 with the slip. Over 2,000 left, limited to 8,000 units, so it's definitely selling because it's a William Friedkin film. Directed by William Friedkin, wow, obviously. And newly scanned in 4K from the 35mm original camera negative, both 95 theatrical cut and 107 director's cut in 4K. Good job, Vinegar. I like how you do both cuts.
On 4K.
Yes. Next up, a lot of people are talking about this one too. This is also in 4K. It's supposed to be a really good movie. It's from... this is from the 70s or 80s, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Let's Scare Jessica to Death. Vinegar Syndrome, $44.99 with the slip, over 2,000 out of 8,000 units left. So it's selling well. Newly scanned in 4K from the original 35mm. This one I did order. I got excited for this. That's why apparently I missed the other ones. I'm going to have to go back in there and actually get in there and get those. This is directed by George A. Romero. May he rest in peace. That is the reason I got this movie. It is the 4K of The Dark Half. This is a great movie. I've seen this movie back in the day. I cannot wait to get this in my hand because anything George Romero I want, because I love him as a director. I love the way he does his movies. He's one of those directors you can always tell it's a George A. Romero film.
Romero film, yep.
But this is available in Vinegar for $46.99 with the slip, over 2,000 out of 10,000. So you cannot tell me this is not selling well.
It's selling.
Directed by the late great George A. Romero. You can definitely rest in peace. I love Romero films. He's another one I'm going to try to own every single one of his films.
Yep.
Newly scanned in 4K from the original 35mm. Vinegar Syndrome Ultra is up next. Now remember, we got this in the Paramount Presents line.
We did.
And this is starring Eddie Murphy. The 4K of The Golden Child. I don't think I've ever seen this. We do have this on Paramount Presents.
Right.
I didn't get it because I don't know if I remember if I like this movie or not. So you all have to let us know in the comments that this movie is actually worth picking up for in the 4K upgrade format.
Right.
But I know Vinegar is going to do great work. $46.99 box set because obviously it's in the Ultra line.
It's that magnetic case.
Over 2,000 left out of 8,000, so it's definitely selling well. This is when Eddie Murphy was actually relevant and funny, I thought. He was
really funny back then.
In his younger days, he had the profanity and all that one. Not as bad as Samuel L. Jackson, but newly scanned in 4K from the original 35mm. Vinegar Syndrome Archive. We got a box set coming, Blu-ray only. Iron Angels 1 through 3, so you got a trilogy. Yes. Vinegar Syndrome, $37.99 slip, only 1,532 left out of 5,000, so it's definitely selling well. Newly restored by Vinegar Syndrome from existing studio masters. 2 left. The Gosser videos are coming up next. Blu-ray only, Criminally Insane 2. That could be that skank ass woman that lives up the road, but I don't know. I don't know if she's criminally insane or
I don't know. I just say she's insane.
Vinegar Syndrome, $27.99. Slip, only 645 left out of 2,000 units. Newly transferred and restored from the best surviving tape master. And the last label we're going to be talking about this week is Vinegar Syndrome Labs Charlie One Eye, coming to Blu-ray. Vinegar Syndrome, $29.99. Slip, over 2,000 left out of 4,000 units. And with that, that ends what's new in the world of Vinegar Syndrome episode number 11, and what's coming to Vinegar Syndrome episode number 11. And halfway to Black Friday sale is on. We're almost to November already.
I know.
That's pretty messed up. But
definitely, if you want some Vinegar Syndrome titles, this is actually the best time to purchase through them. So if you have an order, because they always announce things throughout.
Yeah.
So if you decide you wanted something that you've already made your order, you can actually put the new item in your order, and it will be all shipped together.
Add to your existing order. I love how they do that. They charge one flat rate shipping.
Yes.
They don't charge any more. You can add up to fucking 20 titles and not get charged extra.
Anything after 20 is a second.
Well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you get that many, I'm not saying people would order that many, but
I don't know. Some people do. They probably wait till sales happen and do this.
I got to get back on and pre-order Dirtier Work. I forgot about that. But
and they also package very well. They wrap everything, I believe, in bubble wrap, and then put in a decent box, not like a flimsy cheap cardboard box. It's actually a decent box,
and they slap their tape that has the Vinegar Syndrome sign on it. So
definitely check them out. And if you like this video, if you are new to our channel, we actually have what's new in the world of physical media every week, so you know what is coming out every Tuesday. But what's new in the world of Vinegar Syndrome is only once a month, and we separated it so you guys don't have to sit there for over an hour to talk about the things that are coming out. So again, if you like this, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, definitely hit that bell notification so you know when we post a video, and definitely share this so we can get more Vinegar Syndrome people out there seeing what's coming out.
Yeah, thank you guys. Tune in just a little bit. We will be back with what's new in the world of physical media. Thank you, Vinegar. You knocked out some big titles.
Always.
See you on the next one.
Bye.